10 305 katsojaa ja Hongan ensimmäinen kulmapotku. Jääkö klubille jotain muutakin tästä käteen kuin pelkästään hilloa, niin sen aika näyttää. Tämä kulma tulee ja tulee ylärimaan Meitelle laukaus ja sen jälkeen Gideon Baah! Uskomaton maali!
Gideon Baah, you played an excellent debut season in Veikkausliiga. What did you personally think about it?
I think personally it has been a great season for me. I mean, I'm very happy with my outcome and the way I performed on the pitch, and also the way I got help from other colleagues and my coaching staff and the technical team of my club. So I will say personally on the whole it has been a great season for me and I really enjoyed it.
When you go through from April when you came here and now, do you think you have improved a lot this year?
Yeah, I think I've improved significantly because if I measure the way I played back in Ghana and the way I'm playing now, I think there's been a drastic improvement and I'm very happy. There's no doubt I've really improved here in Finland.
What kind of team you think Honka was this year?
I think it was a dynamic team, with youthful exuberance and very tactical and technical team. On the whole, it has been a great season for the team, for the club, and I think Honka is one of the best clubs in Finland.
Yeah, Honka is full of big personalities, players and coach and bosses. And how home did they make you feel?
Well, I felt at home. Initially, it wasn't the same because I was new to everything, to the terrain and the atmosphere and to the people. But as time went on, they welcomed me into the Honka family, and for that matter, I really appreciate and let me feel at home, and it went a long way to affect my performance on the pitch. So I think Honka really welcomed me home and took me part of their own.
Does the level of football in Veikkausliiga surprise you in any ways?
Yeah, it's really surprised me because initially when I was coming to Finland, I'm like, yeah, Finland, I've not heard about Finland and Finnish teams. So I wasn't expecting too much in Finland, but I was so surprised at the level of football and the level of coaching, the level of professionalism and how the league is being run. So I was so surprised. It actually affected my game initially when I came. I wasn't up to scratch in Honka, so I had to put myself together and work myself very hard to get used to the game. So on the whole, I was very surprised and very impressed at the level of football in Finland.
You started as a left back and then you played on the defense, central defense. What did you think about that role change?
I think it was a bit of, I think dynamism on my part. I mean, Bana called me. It's like, we're going to use you on the left back and sometimes in the center back. I'm like, okay, I'm so comfortable at the left back, but Bana took so much time, about a whole month, teaching me the roles and how the movement, positioning in the center back, and he had a belief and confidence in me that I could do it, and I think I did my best. So I think from left back to center back, I think I've improved in my game and I'm very comfortable at both ends.
You got to play with very experienced Abdoulaye Meitelle. Did he probably teach you something?
He's basically my teacher on the pitch. I mean, I have to listen to Bana and Vesco at the touchline, but on the pitch he's been my mentor, my coach, and I've really enjoyed working and playing with him, and I really learned a lot from him.
I've heard that you're some sort of a celebrity in Ghana. Tell me about that. Is it about your Big Brother status?
Yeah, I think so. It was a big thing in Ghana, and after the competition, I've been like nationwide known in Ghana. Everywhere I go, it's like, so I was so comfortable when I came to Finland because I just can move freely in Finland, but not same in Ghana. So I think yes, in Ghana I'm like a big thing in Ghana, but I'm trying to put a step across Ghana and take it somewhere else in Europe.
You have said all the time that you want to use Finland as one step towards your dreams. What are your dreams as a football player?
I think my dreams as a football player is to play in one of some of the big leagues in the world, like the Premiership, the German Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, and whatnot. So I think with me as a player, I would love to play in one of the top clubs in the world, and that has been always my dream. And I'm very fortunate to be here in Finland, to use Finland and Hongassa as a springboard in my career, and I think I'm on the right path.
You have made a new contract with Hongassa. Do you think you will continue playing here next season, or what are your plans?
Yeah, I have to respect the contract that I made because I wasn't forced to sign. I signed my own will, and I think I have to abide by the contract. If it's possible for me to move on, fine. It's up to the management of Hongassa to tell me to move on. But as of now, I'm a player of Hongassa, and I have to respect the contract as such.
You can have a little break now before the season 2014 will continue. What will you do during this time?
I think I've played so many games. I think I have to take some weeks to just relax and go back to Ghana, see my family, and come back to business. I mean, 2014 it will be much tougher than it was. It was in 2013, like this year. So I have to prepare very well. And now people know me. I have to lift up my game. It's very easy to make the name, but it's very hard to maintain. And I know it's going to be very difficult for me next season. So I have to just prepare for it.
Do you think Hongassa would have a chance to win the championships next year?
Yeah, there's a big possibility. We just showed a mission of intent this season. We've just showed our intentions this season, and I think next season, I think it's the team to watch. We have everything. We just have to get a few things right, and I can say this season we just lost it a little bit getting to the end, but with that, it serves as an experience to us, so we know how to cope with the next season. So I think it will be a great season next season, and Hongassa is the team to watch.
You will also play in the European League qualifications. How big challenge is that for you personally?
I think we have to go a step further. We didn't move this season, and it's more or less like a challenge to us. So I think next season we should try and qualify to the next round. Even two steps ahead will be okay for us, and see the way forward. I think next season we have a team to do that.
When you think about those games against this Polish team, what did you think of those? It was pretty okay performance from you guys, or?
Yeah, we dug deep. We dug deep into our stripes to put out that performance. So now we know the level in Europe is not so easy. So we have to put ourselves together, put ourselves in shape, and get ourselves prepared for the European matches. But against the Polish team, they were a good side, but we never disgraced ourselves. We made a good account of ourselves. And I think I was very happy with our performance, but just not about the results.